to my channel. In this video, we will learn about responsive navigation using Tailwind CSS using Visual Studio Code Editor. So let's start. Basically, I created empty HTML file here, and first I need is HTML basic page. So let's start with that. Created basic HTML5 page, you can say it. Let's change the title. Alright, so we have the title and we will add some more. We need header, definitely. Then we will need the content div, so we will call it section, and then footer. You can add like content div and the sidebar here. Mostly we will work on the header text. So let's start. So to create navigation, first I will use now tag from the HTML5, and now we need the logo div where we will put the website logo. This is the div for primary links and this is the div for secondary links. This is a basic layout you would see on most of the sites. So we are using the same layout. We also need one div for mobile menu button, because on mobile we will display hamburger menu button, and then with click we will have vertical navigation, and for that we will need another div for mobile menu. So this is a basic navigation layout. So this is a logo, and here we will use just a tag and we will put navigation, but use image here to show your logo. Now for prime, and we add like okay, about us, services, and contact us. So we will put here about us. Here is services, and here we would use contact us. Alright, so we have now primary links. Now we will need the secondary links. So we will just have two secondary links. It's basically for login and sign up. Sometimes you have subscribe button. Okay, so we have primary links, we have secondary links. We should can understand the code. Now we need is mobile menu button, and then we need mobile menu. So for mobile menu button, we can use SVG. So you can easily find that in Google search. So for that, what you can just do the Google search and you find this online, and you can just copy paste. So they have like two options, like a rounded and one. So you have the mobile menu button here and mobile menu. For mobile menu, you can just use the list element. The benefit of list element is like it is vertical already, so you don't have to add any CSS for that. So I'm using it, but yeah, you can have your own CSS for the mobile menu as well. This is just a example. Okay, so we have the mobile menu list element, and all we need to do is add the UL. So it will run the server and display your HTML page. Okay, so you can see it. So you have navigation, which we are using instead of logo. Here is all your primary links, secondary links, mobile menu button, and the mobile menu. Okay, now we need to add the CSS so it will look clean and nice. So for that, on Tailwind CSS website, you can see here it's a Tailwind CSS website, and under the installation you search for CDN and use the CDN link here. So they have already given the link. React or Next.js, you can use that npm package, but for now we will just use in plain HTML with CDN's resource. Okay, first thing you have to do is like you have to check like if it's working or not. So we will add class here at the background, and we are adding, you can see it's a gray background now. Now the another one we will add here is we add the header background with the white and the shadow, so it will look okay. So you have your header and your body. Now first thing we will do here is we will hide the mobile menu because we don't need it, so it's hidden. And for mobile menu button as well, we will hide it in desktop. So this is mobile first CSS framework. So all you do is you provide the breakpoint for desktop. So the basic CSS is for mobile devices or small devices, and then you provide the breakpoint for desktop. So in desktop we want to, so you don't have the mobile menu button or mobile menu. We need to now style these three elements, but first we will check about the mobile menu button. So it will display on the small devices but not on the desktops. Okay, so this is done. Now we will start providing some classes to the primary links and the logo. So for logo, we only have the text, so I'm putting large text so it will nice look. We first need to format the document so it will display clean. Okay, now we will add div with the flags layout, and what we will do is like we part three main elements like a logo, primary links and secondary links, and justify them in in exit same width. So we will use justify between, and we need to close this tag all the way to the mobile menu button. Okay, it's in like exact same distance. Okay, so now next thing is we need to provide some padding and margin here, and also we will say href, that way it will have the pointer, and then class we will put here, let's say padding 4, and then hover, we need hover, and say like text green, and we put like 500. We can also add the animation here, transition and duration 300. Okay, you can like add different duration and different transition, but now you see you have this one. Okay, all right, and we will also need to display padding 4, and we need to say class flags. Here we will need to do is class hidden, because this is mobile first, so in mobile it will not, we won't see that, so it's hidden, and for desktop it would be flex. Okay, and for other a tag we need to have the similar CSS. So what we would do here is we will just copy paste here, this here. Okay, let's have navigation, home, about us, services, contact us. Now the same thing we need to do for login and sign up. Okay, so what we need to do is like do this here and here, and just one more thing here. So we will have that login and then sign up. Okay, now let's take a look, and we need to add the padding and same thing, glass hidden and the flags layout. So everything is very much neat and clean, and once we do this, you can see that this is here. We need to style it, and also we need to provide the click event because right now it's doing nothing. So first of all, we just format the document, and now we will have to do is we go here and we'll just say heading 4, and you can change the width here, like it's 100. You can change it, but I'm keeping as is. Now what we need to add is like mobile menu button class, because we need to handle the click event, and for that we need this mobile menu class. So we have two classes, and what we would do here is we just go after the footer, you just add the script tag, and we will say like const button is equal to document dot query selector, and then we need to add the mobile menu button. Okay, so now we are selecting the button. Then we also need to have the menu is equal to document dot query selector, and now the mobile menu. All right, so we event, and on the click, what we would do here is we would just toggle the class hidden. So okay, so that way we can, so now you see it, and then on click you see the menu. Now we need to have some nice styling here. So for that, what we would do here is put some class, and then padding x3, padding y4, and then hover we change the, also we can display the block because we want the whole div as our element. So background green 300, transition same thing, but instead of text we will just change the background, and similar thing we can do. So for now I'll just copy this and I would here, and let's first see. Okay, it looks nice. You can do like more changes and add some tweaks, and it will look really nice, and it's responsive and works any devices. So this is really great. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share and like this video. I'll see you in next video.